my first independent quest. Everything I've done thus far has been with a group member or something like that. So there is a what do you call it? It's called like Caribbean Grooves or something like that. So I'm guessing music will be involved. So I'm gonna do my best to try and get there by myself. Let's see how it goes. This way is the lifts. Did I walk past them? Did I walk past them? Which way? This way. Okay. I'm going up. I think. Oh, that's down. Red means it's going down. Hold on, let me stop. Okay, I think I'm here. Well, I'm on the right floor, but I'm not sure which way to go. Maybe if I just follow the music. Okay, so I think I found it, but it's like where the pool is, and they're playing Caribbean music as well. So I haven't got dressed for the pool, so I think I might be going back. So I've made it. This is basically just the pool. I'm outside, which is so nice. I should have put my pool stuff on, to be fair. This would be so nice. I think they do this event more than once. They do it more than once in a day, and I think they do it on multiple days as well. So I'll definitely come back and do it again. I don't think I have enough time to do it before dinner, because at the moment it's almost 4 and dinner starts at 5. So yeah, but oh, that was such a nice breeze. But yeah, and I'm wearing long sleeves, which is not the thing to do, but I hope that I'm allowed to sit on these sun lounges, but no one's told me to get up yet, so yeah. But I might just stay here and soak up the vibes for a bit, because this is so nice. Okay guys, I'm back in my room. Quick little update. So I got to the pool, but I thought it was going to be like a band or something where it's going to be like more of a experience. But it was basically they were just playing Caribbean music while like they were in the pool sort of thing. Just go there and I'm like kind of awkward, and I was like, let me go back. And then I was like, oh, well, I'm already up here. I don't remember what I was doing exactly, but I was on my phone. And then I was like, you know what? I feel so awkward just being here. I've got sleeves on. Everyone's walking around me in their bikinis and their shorts and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go. And as I was like gathering my stuff to go, like a girl comes up to me with someone else, with another girl. And they're like, oh, are you with the group Blindly Slaying the Oasis? And I'm like, yes, hi. And then she was like, oh, hi, I'm so-and-so. And then she like, was like, oh, you know, this is my sister. She knows like the leader of the group. Yeah, you purposely hear me like avoiding saying her name, but it was Claire, the person that we were talking about earlier when we were doing the gift exchange. I literally ended up meeting her by accident the same day. Group, and I was like, oh my god, hi. I think she just assumed like maybe she saw me like looking at my phone really close, or she saw my cane sitting next to me and came up to me. So it just went so uphill from there. It was so crazy. I'm just thinking about it because I was literally just like about to leave. So she comes and she's like, and she was telling me about how, you know, her sister is also VI, things like that. And it was so spontaneous. She was like, do you want to come sit next to us? Like, do you want to go swimming? I was like, oh, I'm not wearing any swimming stuff. And she was like, oh, well, I guess you're going to have to just get your clothes wet then. I was like, okay. Like, literally, like, so I literally went down the water slide. Like, the water slide where you have to sit and, like, cross your arms and, like, go down into, like, this tube.
This is the slide. It's when we went on a different day. That's why I'm wearing my swim stuff.
It was so fun. It was so fun. And it was just amazing because they were both so sweet. And yeah, she was like, we went on that slide twice. We wanted to go on the bigger slide, but they said apparently like it's not VI friendly. I can't remember why, because he went on, spoke to the sister, but whatever. That I felt like the smaller slide was still good, because even though they called it a small slide, it was not small at all. It was definitely still for adults. Yeah, I would like to experience the big slide, but if they say we can't go, we can't go, I guess. Safety first. We were even gonna go on a zip line, but we had the group had dinner reservations for 5, and I literally got there at 4, so that's why I was about to go back to my room, because I was like, let me just chill in my room until until our reservations, because it's like a fancy dress or something. Not that I even have any fancy dress, but they were just so lovely. Like, they even guided me back to my room and things like that. And they were asking me on, you know, do I want to go with them to the comedy show later? Like, the group was planning on going to the comedy show anyways. Like, you guys should come with us, but we don't know if they're going to the same one as us, because it comes on at multiple times. Maybe they have like different acts or something. But yeah, so I missed the reservation for 5 with a group, because when we got back to my room, I couldn't find my card to get into the room. And it's just like so mean to like have lost the card, and the card is literally in the pants. The card was in my pants, guys. It was in my pants. Or should I say the friend that I made's pants, because she had actually, because when I went down the slide, I was wearing like shorts, but like they were jeans shorts, and they were like, oh, you can't wear that on the slide. But they didn't tell me that when I was at the top of the slide. Like, it was only when I got to the bottom, they were like, oh, if you go back on, you can't wear the shorts. And she was like, oh, I got bottoms that you can wear. So I was wearing her bottoms, and the thing is, like, the side of the leg was like cut out. So I would have thought if the card fell, it would have fell on the floor, and we looked on the floor. But no, because my skin was wet, it must have stuck on my leg and like was just firmly in there. So yeah, like, I was rushing. Well, not really, but it felt like, you know, when you're like rushing in your head, but you're trying to calm down so you don't look like a mad person to other people. So yeah, I think because the other guy was like, oh, we can wait for you and stuff, but I was like, my clothes are wet, I'm gonna, you know, this is fancy dress, so you need to look nice. It was just like a whole mess, and I didn't want them to wait, because, you know, obviously they got reservations to go to. So I was like, you guys just go on ahead, because at first I did ask them like, what deck is it, what's the name of the place, so I could like meet them there, but they weren't. I don't know if my Wi-Fi is just, it keeps disconnecting, so I don't know, because I had like tried to call, but anywho, too much details. Now I'm gonna go to dinner with the girls that I met, and probably go to the comedy show with them as well. Hopefully it's the same comedy show that the others are going to, so we could all meet together. But that's my little update for now. Let me do a little outfit check. This is what I'm wearing. I'm gonna flip the camera over. So yeah, this is the outfit. Like I was saying, I'm not as slim as I once was. But yeah, this is what I'm wearing for the fancy dress, and not fancy dress as in you need to look, you know, fancy like weird, but like fancy as in like, you know, just dress up a little bit nice. I feel like all my clothes are like, yeah, I'm dressing nice. If it's a dress, then the dress be like, I'm here, bitch, sort of thing. But and then I've got like nice tops and stuff like that as well. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna wear to dinner. I might put a little bit of makeup on. Hopefully it doesn't go too shite. We're currently at the theatre, and we're gonna be watching One Sky. Don't know what it's gonna be about, but I'm sure I'll give you like an update later. This is the theatre. Let me turn the camera.
few hours later.
Hey guys, I'm back from the nightclub. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really enjoy myself. No one came with me. I did find it okay by myself. I was just sat there for like 2 hours basically by myself, not talking to anyone, just like staring out onto the dance floor, like everyone dancing and stuff. The music was not my thing, to be fair. They played 1 or 2 songs that I liked, like that was it. Like I didn't have like the feeling to like get up and dance at any point. Then it's always so weird when it's like, okay, I set my mind to do something. So basically it got to what time was it? It got to like 2 a.m. So imagine I was there from 12:30. Now it's 2 a.m. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it half an hour and then I'm gonna go. Right? Literally, I must have said that to myself at 2:53, I think it was, when I checked the time. I was like, I'm gonna give it half an hour and then I'm gonna go. Literally like 10 minutes later or something, some guy is just going around introducing himself to people and just like having conversation with them. So he ends up like coming to me and he's like, oh, I noticed that you've been sitting here for a long time. And he just asked me questions about myself. He's like, oh yeah, where are you from? I tell him I'm from London. And then he's like, then he asked me a lot of questions about my visual impairment, which I of course don't mind answering. And you know, because he seemed interested. He was like, oh, you know, you're the most interesting person I've met on the cruise. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Sort of thing. And then I think he's the only person I danced with, because finally they put on a song that I actually wanted to dance to. What did they put on? What's that song? Turn Me On. That's the song. Yeah. I was like, oh, do you know this song? And he was like, oh no, I'm a millennial. However you want to say it. And I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. I think that's when it came out anyways. And then I just pulled him onto the dance floor and I was like, okay, we're gonna dance. And then I got up there and I was so awkward. It's like, why did I make this man come up here and dance? Because now he wants to dance with me. And he was so awkward because his dancing was so goofy, and I just looked awkward as hell. So I was like, okay, dance is over now. And then he was like, no, we need to do the next song. I was like, oh my God. But anyways, sat back down, and then the girl that was sitting next to me finally spoke to me, and she was like, oh, where's your friends? I was like, oh, my friends are asleep. I came down here by myself. And then later on, like literally at 2:30, when I checked the time, she was like, oh yeah, me and the girls are going now, like. And I was like, oh yeah, I said I was literally about to go as well. And she was like, oh, do you want to walk out with us? And I was like, yeah, that's cool. So she walked me to the lift, I walked back to my room, and now I'm here now. And then we're gonna be on day 3 cruising.
I didn't see this earlier. They had folded my towel into a cute little teddy bear. This is my towel. I don't know what this part is supposed to be. Why is this part? But this part's obviously the teddy bear. I'm just confused on what this is supposed to be. I don't know, but it's cute. I like it.
Okay, outfit for day 3. It's just a stripy top, 1 sleeve, and then it's kind of got like a collar, with white ripped jean shorts, sparkly sliders, and a crossover bag that my new friends gave me at the pool yesterday. So now I'm gonna go to the Windjammer for breakfast, buffet style. I missed the breakfast dining option because that's actually from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. so it's a really short window. So I'm gonna see if I can get like a member of staff to help me or something when I get there. Hopefully I can find it okay. I brought my AirPods because I'll be going by myself, so maybe I'll just like listen to music and stuff like that. Yeah, let you know how it goes. I'll probably take some pictures of my food when I'm done. I want to show you guys this, but I put my pink satin bonnet on my door to help me find it. Hey guys, so I'm here at Wing Jammon. I got out the lift, deck 16, and there's like the pool and all of that stuff. So I was like, oh, am I in the right place? I forgot, it's called the Solarium. I was at the Solarium basically. So I was like, oh, where am I supposed to go? Sort of thing, because I wasn't really sure like on the direction. So I was like walking around. And then I actually bumped into someone else that is part of the group who saw me. She's one of the other people that are VI's husbands that travel together. I think they came for their honeymoon. And he was like, oh, hi Monique, and I just recognized his voice. So I was like, oh, do you know where Wing Jammon is? And he was like, oh, it's on the other side of the ship. I was like, oh my God. Like, I was just like not sure how to get there, but basically he said I had to like walk outside and then it was like straight, and then I had to go past like a lot of pools and sun lounges, but it was pretty much a straight line. And then I got here and a lady's been assisting me with my food, so that's been great. Another successful trip. I'm gonna turn my camera around and show you what we got. Actually got a bit of everything. I got a ham and cheese omelette, I got sausage, bacon, I got waffles with chocolate sauce, I got yogurt with pineapples in it. There's probably some other things that I forgot, but I think that's the gist of what is here. And you can go up as many times as you want, but I've got lunch reservations for 12, so I'll probably be one. But this is quite good so far. I'm a big back, as you can see, so this might be so much for some people already. Guys, I just left the Wing Jammon, and now I'm on the open deck because there was an elevator that's closer to the Wing Jammon, but I would have to walk quite far to get to my room, so I'd rather just walk like how I came in a straight line, and because I've done the route already, I remember. But I just wanted to show you, like, look at how the boat's moving and how it's so beautiful. Oh my God, I could get used to this, and it's so hot as well. I'm holding to my phone tight because that wind was trying to blow it away. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna follow this path. I don't want to record anyone that they're talking or anything, so let me actually pause it. I just ended up sitting down. Okay, started playing music. I ended up finishing my route and just like, okay, I'm just gonna sit down and soak in the heat, but I can't wear these sleeves, it's too much. I feel like I'm gonna have to buy clothes, you know, because I'm running out. I really don't have much more clothes. I probably thought I packed like loads. Look at my sparkle fuel. Yeah, and then after I'm definitely gonna want to go in the pool. So this weather is so nice. Oh my god. Oh my days. And then I'm playing the shoes then. We're meeting the guys for swimming. This is my swimsuit. I'm gonna put on my cover up in a second. It's a bit small for me, not gonna lie, but it's fine. Okay, short update. It's gonna be short because it's like, I think it's 9:30, but I'm so tired because when I was at the club last night, I was there till basically 2:30, and I don't think I actually fell asleep until 4 a.m. So there's that, and then I think I woke up at 7:45, and then I went back to sleep, and then I think I woke up again to go for breakfast at like 9:30. Well, I woke up at 9:30, went to breakfast at 10:30. something like that. So, my gosh, today has been just, oh my gosh, I don't even think too much happened, but I'm just so tired. So I had a successful trip going to the Windjammer. I think I did an update on that earlier. If not, me with my big back self, I forgot what the term is where you eat with your eyes or something. I can't remember, where it's basically like you put too much on your plate basically, and I can eat all of that. My eyes too big for my belly. I don't remember what the term is, to be fair, but I ate most of it. I think the only thing I didn't eat was the 2 donuts I got. But it's like, why are you getting donuts for breakfast anyway? She was like, there's this, do you want it? And I was like, yes, all of it, I'll have it. Then after that, I went back to my room. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have a short nap. I was asleep, babe. I was asleep till 2 p.m. Tell me why I was asleep till 2 p.m. Anyway, then I went swimming. Me and 2 others went to the pool deck, where basically where the Windjammer was, where I just was at. We went to like a small pool that had like a fountain. I took a picture there. I don't know how it looks best, so I can't even tell you if I'm gonna insert it or not. If it looks bad, I'm not gonna insert it. And then we went to a hot tub, which was outside as well, and I was like, a hot tub? I didn't know, why would they have a hot tub? I thought that was gonna be like inside or something like that, or in a spa area. And I thought, like, why would anyone want to be in a hot tub? Because, you know, it's hot outside, it's hot as hell. I don't even know if it's 30 degrees or what, but it's hot. But it was actually nice. It was really nice. There was bubbles, everything, and like people come around asking you if you want drinks. I think I had got I had got a strawberry daiquiri. It was so good. Like, I felt like I just imagine me like in the pool with a strawberry daiquiri in my hand, like just living my best life, looking like a fine babe. Oh my god. But anyways, I'm rambling now. Next thing, the girls that I met yesterday, they had like shown up at the pool. We had a little chin wag. Seems like we're gonna be doing surfing next week. No, not, what am I saying, next week? In a few days' time, we're gonna be doing surfing. So, well, it's like practice surfing. So it's like you practice like what it would be like on the board before you actually get on the waves, but you are still going to be on water, so you're basically going to have like this full surfing experience, but it's not actually going to be like, oh, the boat just rocks so hard just then. But yeah, anyway, then we went to then we went to the slides that we were at yesterday. Sorry if I'm slurring my words or talking crazy. I'm tired. I'm literally like, my fucking hands shaking right now. I'm tired. I want to lay down and just watch some Sweet Life on Deck and then fall asleep. But then I also have got to do my eye drops. My life. Sorry, anyway. Oh yeah, pool. No, not pool. Slide. The slide. So basically this time, I remember my video yesterday, they were like, one of the guys was like, oh, saying that I got my video cut because I was chatting too much and filled up my storage. So yesterday they were saying that I couldn't get on one of the slides because apparently there is like this bit where you need to like maneuver, or I can't remember what rubbish he was saying. Anywho, today me and the girl went on it again and we were like, you know what, let me just pretend to not be blind and see what he says. It must have been a different person because I just acted like, you know, I knew what I was doing, and I was like walking and, you know, without my cane and things like that. And I was just trying to like appear as if I knew what I was doing, and I wasn't acting, you know what I mean? So he wasn't like doing the most. So when I got down there, I just had to pretend like, yeah, I've done this before. Yeah. So I got down there, I went on the slide, and basically I didn't like the slide. I didn't like the slide. It went so fast and it had so much like water in it. And the fuck. But the bit that they were talking about, you know, oh, you need to be able to maneuver this and that and this and that. I don't even know what they were talking about because my eyes were closed the entire time. So I don't understand what he was talking about. Whatever. It's a slide. The water, the current's supposed to take you wherever it is you need to go. Why would I need to be able to see to do anything? I don't get it. But anyway, I did the slide. It went well. Enjoyed myself, apart from getting a mouthful of water. Next thing, fast forward to dinner. I don't really need to say too much about dinner. It was dinner. It was good. I had steak. Yeah. I'm continuing to live my best life. Tomorrow is our first port of call. We're gonna be in Curacao.
I'm so sorry. I know
See
it's
them.
called Curacao now. I was just going by how the spelling looks. So, Curacao.